Whilst we visited Tokyo Disney Resort, we stayed at the Toy Story Hotel. And if you're thinking about also staying here next time you visit, you may be asking yourself, is it really worth it? If so, keep watching. Not only am I going to give a room tour, I'm going to show off Lotso's garden cafe and the other amenities of Toy Story Hotel and compare them to where we stayed last time we came and other hotels on the Tokyo Disney Resort lot. Firstly, let's check out our room. We stayed in a standard room with a view of Tokyo Bay. Firstly, the theming of the room is gorgeous. You absolutely feel like you have stepped into Andy's room, and I love that the TV is themed like an Etch-a-Sketch. You also get slippers to take home with you that have Andy written on the sole like the toys in Toy Story. One thing to consider if you've not been to Japan before and you are travelling with a partner, you're going to find more often than not, instead of a king or queen size bed, you will be sleeping in king singles or twin size beds. The mattresses are a little firm / too hard for some people, so if that's something that doesn't help you when you sleep, that is something to consider. And that is a common complaint that we've seen online about the Toy Story Hotel. You can keep all the amenity kits and they do get replenished every day. So do the slippers. The bathroom is a usual modern Japanese bathroom, which I quite enjoy the design of. I think it's more functional than a Western style bathroom. The toilet is separate and is of course a Japanese style toilet with a bidet. Let's go explore the rest of the hotel and the grounds. As you can see, the theming is all the way throughout this hotel, and depending on which side you stay on, your lifts and hallways will be themed either to Woody or Buzz. Another thing to note about the Toy Story Hotel is that guests only are allowed in the grounds or at the hotel. So if you're hoping to bring friends that aren't staying at that hotel into your room or to Lotso's garden cafe, unfortunately you can't. The main floor for check-in, guest services and other amenities is the second floor. This is also incredibly well decorated and absolutely sticks to the Toy Story theme. The racetrack with the RC cars going along the panelling is adorable, and the roof is designed to be a board game. All the staff were super friendly and helpful. I always recommend that you try and learn some Japanese before travelling to Japan. That said, there was a lot of staff here that did speak English. Across from guest services and check-in, there is a souvenir store called Gift Planet that does sell items that are not available at the Disney parks that are Toy Story themed. The Mr. Pricklepants film posters that are on the way to Lotso's and the convenience store are quite cute. There is a lot of murals throughout the second floor that are just downright adorable. There is a konbini built into the Toy Story Hotel that is called Shop Together and is open from 6 AM till midnight. I'll talk about our experience at Lotso's a little bit later, but first let's head outside. There is 2 outdoor areas at Toy Story Hotel. This one's called Toy Friends Square, and it features a lot of statues of the Toy Story characters, the most predominant being the little green aliens, Ham, who's trying to pick them up with the claw, and then when you go up the stairs, there is Bo Peep and Woody. This area is a bit more of a quiet outdoor area. There's a lot of seating and there's a lot of photo ops as well. Now would be a great time to discuss how we got this room at the Toy Story Hotel. We booked in July for our stay in November. So you need to know at least 4 months in advance that this is where you want to stay, how many people are staying with you, and how many rooms you are potentially going to need. Our first preference was for a standard room with a view of the Slinky Dog Park. I was online and in queue at the correct time for booking and still missed out on this kind of room. However, we still managed to get our second choice, which was a standard room with a view of Tokyo Bay. So if you are currently planning a trip to Tokyo Disney Resort that will be happening in the next couple of months, this hotel is unfortunately not for you as it books out fast. Both here and the Miracosta seem to book out incredibly fast. Fantasy Springs also seemed to book out fast when it first opened, but I believe it's slowing down a little bit more compared to what it was when it first opened. Something for you to also consider is that Ben and I do not have kids, so to us everything seems pretty child friendly, and the hotel is very family friendly as well. Slinky Dog Park is perfect for kids who want to run around and get rid of some energy before they go to bed, or to run off some more excitement before they head to one of the theme parks. So if you are planning to travel with a family, maybe do a bit more research to make sure that this hotel is for you. But on the surface, to people that don't have children, this is absolutely a family-friendly and kid-friendly hotel. At the same time of booking our accommodation in July, we also booked in our dinner at Lotso's Garden Cafe. Again, the theming in here is immaculate. You also have to remember Lotso, the character in Toy Story, yes, he was the bad guy, but Lotso as a whole, as a brand in that universe, was a good guy and very friendly and very nice, hence why he is quite popular in some parts of the world. I was slightly concerned booking into Lotso's Garden Cafe for dinner because I had never seen any videos or pictures of the dinner buffet. I had seen a lot of videos and reviews of the breakfast buffet, and most were pretty positive about them, but like I said, I had never seen anyone talk about the dinner service yet, the dinner buffet. There is a large range of desserts, Japanese food and Western style food, including chips and chicken nuggets. And the buffet is separated into 2 U-shapes, so you're getting very similar food from both areas as well. They do a roast of the day as well, and a Japanese curry of the day. The food wasn't bad, but it also wasn't amazing. There's a lot of Toy Story themed food scattered throughout the buffet, so keep an eye out for that. If you do have allergies or dietary requirements, there is 2 sort of set buffet menus that are available. More information is on the Toy Story Hotel website, so I highly suggest that you check that out. But there is definitely a wide range of fruit and veggies, so if you're concerned about your diet whilst you're away, and that you're worried that you're eating too many sweets and things like that, there is definitely the option to eat healthier at this buffet. Another cute little added touch for the Lotso's Garden Cafe is that if you make sure that you're taking your plates to the correct area for cleaning as opposed to just leaving them on your table when you leave, you'll get a cute little sticker. When we woke up on day 3 of our stay at Toy Story Hotel, to coincide with the Christmas event starting at the Disney parks, the hotel had started to decorate for Christmas as well. There was a Christmas tree in the foyer as well as a couple of wreaths hanging around. On the path from the hotel to the monorail, there was also Christmas bubbles that were themed to Woody and Buzz and the Pixar ball. As we were checking out, we did see that there was more decorations that had been added, so that was pretty cool. Now, you may be wondering, how much did this cost? Please keep in mind that the Toy Story Hotel is considered a moderate type of hotel at Tokyo Disney Resort. So not the most expensive, but not the cheapest. Looking at the American Disney parks, I'm guessing the equivalent for California would be Pixar Place, and for Florida it would be the All-Star Movies, Pop Century, or Art of Animation hotels in regards to price. I can't really speak to quality. I have never been to any of the American Disney parks, so let me know in the comments below if I've got it horribly wrong. We stayed for 3 nights and paid 141,500 yen, or approximately 1,420 Australian dollars. The reality is the Toy Story Hotel is definitely worth staying in. but probably only once if you're someone who returns to Tokyo Disney Resort a lot or are planning to. The theming is amazing. Lotso's garden cafe is adorable, but compared to the Hilton Tokyo Bay where we stayed last time we were here, the facilities are definitely lacking. Outside of the playgrounds, there really isn't a lot to do at the Toy Story Hotel as regards to facilities. There is only one restaurant that's open for breakfast and dinner, and it's a buffet. Another thing I didn't really touch on is that the convenience store was a little bare regardless of what time you visited, which was really frustrating. In comparison to the Hilton, which is literally next door to the Toy Story Hotel, not only does it have several sit-down restaurants, but a grab-and-go convenience store for fresh food as well as a Lawson's. One perk of staying at the Toy Story Hotel that we really enjoyed was receiving happy entry for Disneyland. And whilst 15 minutes doesn't feel like a lot of time, it is incredibly valuable if you're trying to get to certain rides. So yes, I still do recommend you stay at the Toy Story Hotel, even when I take all these factors into consideration. It is absolutely a once-in-a-lifetime experience, but it does not warrant a second stay. I think the next time we visit Tokyo Disney Resort, I'll be aiming to stay at either Tokyo Disneyland Hotel, the Ambassador Hotel, or Miracosta. All three have multiple restaurants and better facilities. Tokyo Disneyland Hotel and Disney Ambassador Hotel have a better price per night and are easy to gain a reservation for, whereas when I was trying to edit this video, I couldn't get any pricing per night for the Miracosta, as it is just as difficult, if not harder, to get into as the Toy Story Hotel. Now that you know everything that you need to know about the Toy Story Hotel, you can check out our video about the first time that we visited Tokyo Disneyland here, or about Tokyo Disney Sea here.